Hi, thanks for tuning in to my official YouTube channel. Reverend MeeLing. I've been known by a few names: Reverend MeeLing, Reverend Susan MeeLing, Lady MeeLing, Lady Dori, Belle, so on and so forth. So I thought of something funny, and it's funny to me. It might not be funny to other individuals. However, I am how I am. So I had taken a picture of this KBAR that Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., had inscribed for a Marine. Okay, and I told him that maybe the Marine could laugh a little bit, but because of how Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., is and was, whatever, hypothetically he still is that way. Nonetheless, I was very accurate. That Marine just kind of looked at the KBAR and was like, oh, thanks for the inscription of point towards enemy or front towards enemy or whatever it is. Anyway, so I have seen a couple of pictures and videos of that cutie patootie Navy SEAL. And I don't mean cutie patootie in regards to like the way I talk about like children and stuff, in a very different way. Because anyway, so same thing with that cute patootie Marine. Anyway, so I have seen the cutie patootie Navy SEAL, Rob O'Neill, that, guy who handled business when it came to a specific SEAL Team 6 mission that he's kind of well known for, kind of known for certain things in regards to one particular mission, handling that. And a few different pictures and a few different videos, I have seen him wear this one particular shirt, and it's why, because I'm the way I am. I had my head injury on Palm Sunday in 2000, so I, have my memory issues, but more in reference to this, I have my cognitive issues. And so I remember I had taken a picture of it, and because I could find some humor in that regard. However, cutie patootie Navy SEAL has been wearing a shirt and a few things that says front towards enemy, which is hilarious. Because I don't know if Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., has noticed that or not. But if he did, or if he finds out about that, like in my thoughts, because I am the way I am, I kind of would like to see that, like that, epiphany moment when he, would like essentially realize that, an actual, guy who actually, graduated and actually did stuff, and, maybe every now and then he throws a temper tantrum because of some stuff, but unlike Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., instead of sort of stuff, he handled business. And so, because I am the way I am, in my thoughts, it's one of those, well, if Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., were to figure that out or find that out, I would almost, well, I kind of would. I am the way I am. So I'd actually dare him to be like, because I know he wouldn't do it anyway, because, please. Just be like, you know, hey, cutie patootie Navy SEAL, although he probably wouldn't say it that way, because I am how I am. But, you know, hey, cutie patootie Navy SEAL, Rob O'Neill. Hey, it's a rhyme. It just because what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Just because I am the way I am and my thoughts, you know, what I find funny the way I do. It just, you know, because I mean, seriously, cutie patootie Navy SEAL, I mean, just like any Navy SEAL, you know, has kind of figured out certain things and, you know, has had certain types of training. And because I'm weird, I don't deny that. I just think it would be funny to see, you know, Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., just whine and complain some more. Nonetheless, just, you know, ooh, you know, I came up with it. And, you know, like somebody who actually knows how to handle stuff is actually wearing it the right way. And so, but what would be even funnier is if Cactus Jack were to, you know, go and actually attempt to, which, but if, like, cutie patootie Navy SEAL, you know, he was out somewhere and then Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., you know, actually grew a pair, was like, hold on one second. And cutie patootie Navy SEAL goes in his bag and puts on the t-shirt just in case, and just be like, yeah, and, you know, what? What? You got a problem? I'm weird. I don't deny that. I just think that that would be funny because then, you know, it's one of those, like, I just envision, you know, I don't know how tall cutie patootie Navy SEAL is. But I kind of envision him being like, well, I'm short, so anything above 5'4" is tall to me. You know, if I have to go like this, that's, well, I'm 5'4". So, but I know Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., isn't like that much taller than me. So I just envision cutie patootie Navy SEAL being like really, really, really tall, just being like, what? It would be funny, at least. In my thoughts, that would be just, I'm weird. I don't deny that. I think that would be funny. And, you know, since I have been accused of being an instigator, but actually have not ever done that in the way that I've been accused of, it would actually be even funnier if cutie patootie Navy SEAL just, like, happened to find out something and then just walked up, you know, wherever Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., was, wearing the t-shirt, and just be like, do-do-do-do. He's got muscles. So, you know, he's all grrr, you know. What? That'd be even funnier if him and cutie patootie Marine were both wearing it and just be like, what? So I also envision cutie patootie Marine being really tall too. And I just, you know, yeah, what you got? I'm weird. I don't deny. I think that would be funny because then, you know, you got two big raw muscles. And then, you know, Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., who threw a temper tantrum about being called Cactus Jack. I just think that would be hilarious. Or if there were a whole bunch of, like, Navy SEALs and Marine Corps guys, they all just freaking, like, wore it, and were like, what? And then, like, you know how in Custer's Last Stand, having, you know, the reference of Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., being, you know, the equivalent of Custer in that regard, standing in the center, and a whole bunch of, you know, Garar, you know, just all wearing the front towards enemy, facing Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., and just be, what? What? I'm weird. I think that would be funny, because it kind of would be. Kind of. And all of them just be like, what's up, Cactus Jack? What's up, Cactus Jack? Show you actual hazing in comparison to, oh, that's a name of Cactus Jack. Again, like, I'm really glad that he actually quit ROTC, because somebody like that who would, you know, go to that level in that regard, you know, in regards to the Fiesta San Antonio, Texas thing, albeit, you know, not a fan of that at all, but in reference to the aspects of, you know, somebody like that had no need to be in the United States of America's Armed Forces at all, especially as a commanding officer. At all. The fact that he could not turn that around because he didn't have the wherewithal to, realistically, not just for, you know, anybody that would have been in that situation out in the field anywhere, but even who would be in that regard of under the command. I'm glad that he quit, because as much as I'm not happy about what happened as far as the Fiesta San Antonio, Texas thing, that and I know I'm not the only one, I'm glad at least that he wasn't actually in charge of life or death situations with military guys for the United States of America's Armed Forces. As horrible as that situation that I was told about and can envision being as such for the people of the city of San Antonio and throughout the state of Texas. And I'm not making light of it, and I'm not belittling it at all in any way. I'm just pointing out the fact that in a larger aspect, I still don't agree with it, obviously. However, in comparison to if he were to have been in charge of soldiers overseas, I'm glad that he quit, and he could not handle that because of the amount of danger that he would put all of those different soldiers into, in my opinion. On a completely other different point. So there is, I'll just show you. So there's that. You see the overall shape of that particular stone and the hill of, I'm in Colorado, by the way, just in case there's a glare. There's that. And then the irony of that shape of my Medal of Honor art project is, so again, there's that. And then that particular piece as just kind of ironic in a lot of ways. I didn't realize that until seeing that. So I gotta deal with this thing. So, but yeah, that's kind of, yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's called Chimney Rock Draw is what that particular area is called. And then there's that particular piece, my second biggest Medal of Honor art project artwork piece that I did. That's really ironic. And an odd little coinkydink to go along with that oddness of my Medal of Honor art project piece that I dropped off in Utah. And it kind of being in the shape of Utah and painted the colors of the mountains in Utah. That's kind of, that's different. That being said, and noticed essentially, yeah, I still think that would be funny. And since apparently that lone survivor guy, that Navy SEAL, actually is from the state of Texas and like knows San Antonio stuff, he probably knows that Fiesta San Antonio thing in Texas, unlike, you know, me. Only recently did I learn much about that. And it's ironic that there's that saying, remember the Alamo, and then Cactus Jack, also known as Jeffrey Kuykendall Jr., and that Road Warrior 151 thing went to the Alamo Drafthouse. It's kind of really ironically weird. However, I actually took the books over to the San Antonio FBI guys. Did. Just, here you go. Hopefully this makes sense to you and, you know, helps in that regard. So, yeah. After, you know, also having sent it to Congress, Senate, the White House, a few others. Kinda ironic. That rock thing. The altitude changes with the ear popping and my headaches. And I have this slight issue where it's starting, like, you can feel a migraine. Like, it's right here. This one section is just at the point of getting to a migraine level. And I mean, only like to a migraine level of like a 1 or a 2 at this point. But, ugh. Altitude changes. Oof. Ow. Is what that boils down to. So, trying to have a more positive outlook and find the silver lining in that regard. However, yeah, you know, as best as I can. So, you know, it's my little thoughts that still would be funny. Garage. I mean, I'm sure they could make a much garrar face. I mean, I know I can make a garrar face, but I actually have to be angry to make a garrar face. And so, otherwise it is... that is what it is. So, you guys have a good one. Comment, like, and share. Subscribe to my official YouTube channel. Remember everything? Bye.